So many niggas try to be something they not.
Yeah.
They not somebody else's position. They them hating. Currency been the same.
Same bull.
Forever. He don't care about the other shit. I'm just do me, serve my core, and I'm ride low riders and smoke.
He got where he. I mean, he got where he is now just from being the same bull. And I mean, another one of my influences, like, I mean, like Simba said, like I got a lot of my influence from the new school, like, I mean, and I did grow up on the old school, like, but as far as, like, when I started really being like, yo, I'm gonna do music, like, it was a lot of new school artists, so, I mean, like, Drake was definitely a huge influence, just because, like, that whole introducing that new sound, like, that late night sound was, like, that was just crazy to me, like, and, I mean, and the singing and rapping shit, like, just to be able to do both so well, it was a new type of artist, you know. I'm trying to think another influence. Kanye, man, Kanye definitely used to be my favorite, like, one of my favorite artists. Like, when I first heard Late Registration, like, I was like, yo, this shit crazy, like. And, like I said, it was a new age of, like, backpack rap, like, you know, and he just was coming off, like, just, I mean, wearing pink polos and shit, like, and I just liked his whole style and personality.
I just recently accepted that Late Registration is better than College Dropout. I used to always say it was like a tie or like leaning towards College Dropout.
That's so hard. All three of them Jones is hard. I mean, honestly, I guess out of all three of them Jones, I'd say Graduation was my favorite.
I used to say it was my favorite too. I still would say it's my favorite, but I just feel like out of them two, I still think it was just tie. I always just like,
Late Registration, I get those Jones confused, like, cause I just be like, I look at them as the same album. Cause I guess that was, listening to both of them was like what made me be like, yo, like Kanye, super hot, like, and I mean, 808s and Heartbreaks was like, that was super crazy, like, I mean, a lot of my influence come from like growing up, you know, like being in the car with my mom. Yeah, I fuck with Fab heavy. I mean,
15 years, you just celebrate.
Fab that bull, like. People say, like, I mean, people be telling me, like, I dress like Fab and shit, like, all the time. Like, they be like, yo, you dress like Fab, like, you know what I mean? So, I guess that's why I like Fab so much now, because, like, just because people always, like, saying my style is like him.
Favorite Soul Tape?
Favorite Soul Tape 3, man. That was that shit. That was that shit. Soul Tape 3 was the joint that, like, because I kind of lost touch with Fab for a while. Then I came back in touch with him, like, with Soul Tape 3, like, because I seen somebody hype about it on my timeline. I'm like, yo, let me check this joint. I'm like, oh, Fab's still in the game kicking. Like, you know what I mean? So that just reloaded the whole Fab, you know what I mean, fandom to me, because it was like, yo, he's still so hot. Like, and he another person, like, he remind me of Spitter, like, they just both so thorough, like, they always rap in game, like, and I really like listening to artists that, like, really rap game. Yeah, because it's like, like, honestly, like, I mean, a lot of...
They never compromise themselves.
Right.
They comfortably.
And a lot of, like, the main reason, like, I am the way I am is just, like, I feel like how they feel is just, like, I'm going to forever be me. Like, it's like, I mean, I'm going to always make sure I make thorough moves, like, and it's just second nature to me. Like, I mean, it's just an automatic thing. I mean, I'm also very influenced by a lot of oldies. Like, just being in the car with my mom and stuff, like, I mean, like, I love samples. Like, as an artist now, like, I really love samples, and I guess that's just because I like that old school sound being chopped into the new school. Like, I always was just in love with that whole, I mean, mixing it with the new school. So, yeah, I mean, that's my influences.
Andrew?
As far as old school people, I would definitely say Prince.
All right.
I love Prince growing up. Yeah, for real. My mom was maybe one of the saddest people that day, man.
All our parents got one person that they go with, like it's a rap.
Yeah, she used to always show me Prince. It's one of the reasons why I play guitar. And then NWA was probably another old school group. I used to listen to them all the time, and Tony Hawk.
Shout out to Tony Hawk.
Yeah, right. Tony Hawk, that put me on to a whole other world of music. But I guess, like, a lot of bands, I would say, like, more modern bands, like the 1975. A lot of bands that I sample, even, like, with their songs, you know what I mean? Like the 1975, The Strokes, definitely Kanye, and Wayne. I say Wayne's.
Wayne.
I forgot about Wayne.
I gotta see my old influence when we get back around.
No.
I understand.
I would say that, like a lot of punk rock, a lot of folk rock.
Yeah, 'cause you produce as well, so who would you also say, like, besides, like, your sound and artistry from just writing, whatever, but also producing, who would you say is, like, some of your biggest influences, like, just some of your favorites?
Production-wise, definitely Kanye and 40.
Yeah.
40 and Kanye, they're big influences.
40 and
Yeah.
Kanye.
I would say
Y'all think Drake and 40 ever gonna break away,
No.
kinda?
I don't think
Drake
they
will
should,
expand.
though.
I'm not saying they should, but you think Drake will ever just try to just switch it up, kinda?
No.
if it ain't broke, don't fix
Honestly,
it. I don't think-
the funny thing is, like, the way I feel about that situation is like, this is how I feel about Drew. Like, I mean, somebody asked me, like, yo, like, why you don't ever, like, mess with, have you ever, like, thought about messing with different producer engineers? And I was just like, no, like, because it's, when you build a relationship through music, and then that becomes even stronger friendship, it's like, it's unbreakable. Like, it's like, I know that if I come to him with 3 sounds in my head, he gonna be able to build that joint. And it might be somebody else out here that can do it, but he not gonna be able to connect with me when we sit there and really make it. Like,
Have
you feel me?
fun
Like,
while we do it.
I'm like we gonna connect. Yeah, like,
You can't, like, you can't just recreate that.
Yeah.
You can't just sit down with somebody you know and recreate.
it's like switching.
If views do what's supposed